Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We're live at the United Center where the Chicago Bulls have home court advantage. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Robertson is out there with Allen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem, and it's Cummings in at the 4.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with 4. Boy, you got to love that.
And, guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
And here's Pippen following the three from Ray Allen. Here's Jordan. Puts the fade away right on the money.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Robertson. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
You know, going back to Giannis, he has the physical makeup and skill set to be a triple-double guy. I mean, there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to fulfill his potential, except consistency. That's the area he's got to tighten up.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Allen against Jordan. And there's the pass to Gilmore. And the shot is good.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game. And talking about Giannis, he was clearly one of the very best players in that 2013 draft. Selected number 15 overall by the Bucks. And if you looking back, to me, that's what we'd have to call a steal with the kind of player he's developed into.
Here's Rose after the basket by Milwaukee. Shoots from the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rose has got his first 2 points.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Bucks. Rose attacking, and the rejection by Cummings passes to Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Pippen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's Pippen missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Rebound, Milwaukee. Another shot. Passes to Allen. Shoots the 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 9 points for Ray Allen. Bulls trail by 5. Rose with the ball. From about 16. Kept alive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The 19-foot shot. Cummings' shot is good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The Milwaukee Bucks ended last season 41 up and 41 down. A perfect 500 mark, and they were the epitome, Clark, of average at the end of the season, and as you can see, even during it.
Well, they're a young team, but at one point, 17-17. Also had an 11-11 record against the East and 6-6 against the West.
And the Bucks were average last season. I mean, they were 17-17. Also 7-7 at home, 10-10 on the road, 5-5 in the games leading up to that. So in every measurable way, they were 500.
You know, just thinking back to that Milwaukee factoid again, I mean, the odds that we'll ever see something like that happen again are minuscule. I mean, that team was just destined to end up 41-41.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the chart.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Cummings. Here's Rose to halt the run, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you can tell he's hungry, because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
For Giannis, it's not just his physique and length. Clark, he moves insanely well for a guy that size.
Yeah, Giannis also might not be done growing, Kevin.
Right.
How scary is that? I mean, you know, he could be a legit 7-foot shooting guard when it's all said and done. That would be something to see.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating, releases, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And guys, Brandon Jennings last season looked like he was finally becoming more efficient. He shot at the upper range of his career field goal percentage from three and the free throw line. And then suddenly the Achilles ended his season at 41 games played. Really unfortunate.
Brandon Jennings hits them both. Getting back to Jennings last season really did start out as one of his best. Not just the improvement, Clark, in accuracy. His turnovers per game were at a career low.
Yeah, that's what we have to watch out for with Jennings. I mean, he's still only 26 years old, Kevin. Now, plenty of time to continue to refine and hone his game. I think his best basketball is in front of him.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar following the score by Derrick Rose. Jennings with another miss. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
A lot of his focus on preparing his team for this game centered around how they plan to deal with point guard Brandon Jennings. He said Jennings is a blur out there. He's so fast, and he plays with a relentless energy. It's a challenge for any team to really keep up with him. Kevin, we'll see if they can do it.
Thanks, Doris. Antetokounmpo dishes to Jennings. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Bucks passing it around. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Jordan's shot is off. Bucks leading by 4. Fires for 3. Nice D from Pippen.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Left side, Jordan. It's up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And 11 points for Jordan. Deep 2 from Jennings. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Bucks lead by 3.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jordan kicks to Rose. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul coming. He's checked in for the Bucks.
Let's get you ready. All right, let's go.
Here's Rose. He's got 8. Outside for Jordan. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Bulls trail by 5. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Moncrief's checked in.
I'm not sure how I like this. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
Guys, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And Pippen slams it in.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Bucks leading by 3. Allen for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Outside Pippen. Here's Scalabrine. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Again, the miss by Pippen.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Moncrief El Cid with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Moncrief kicks to Allen. The dish now to Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Rose. Pippen, the pass to Gilmore. The drive by Jordan. That's good. 13 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Nobody near Allen. Again, Allen missing.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man,
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate. Beautiful jam. It's not possible what we just saw. Is that possible?
not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Rose passes to Gilmore. And the hoop to his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And that one's good. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And they get it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Rose against Robertson. Now Rose with 4 seconds on the clock, and that one comes up a bit short. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Robertson. Cummings is out there with that Abdul-Jabbar. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Allen in at the two-guard spot. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Chicago leading. And here's Rose. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 15.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries last season and still had a good showing in the East. Came away with the 3 seed when many thought they would sink down after missing so many games from key players.
And the Bulls did end up with the 3rd seed in the East. 33 of their 50 wins last year, Clark, coming in the Eastern Conference. But
it wasn't an even distribution of those wins for the Bulls. Against their own division in the Southeast, they played 500 basketball. They got their good in-conference record from feasting on the Atlantic teams, taking 16 wins in 18 games against that division.
Jordan dishes to Rose. Two-headed slam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Clock at 6. Here's Cummings. Chicago grabs the miss. Garbage man's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rose against Robertson. Rose attacking Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Here's Antetokounmpo. Robertson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Goodness, that's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes they've actually got a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First one falls for him. Good on both. For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often, a winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
And Scalabrine gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And a wide open look for Jordan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 5th assist in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. desperately need a basket.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Jennings passes to Bogut. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Rose against Moncrief. And it's Rose penetrating. Puts up the baby hook. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Bulls have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he can't get the first one.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Fires from 18. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Moncrief. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-6 run. Jordan against Jennings. Rose attacking. Here's Scalabrine. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Guys, he's having a ball up there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Bogut down low, and he dunks it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Rose. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Moncrief. Rose with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Jennings kicks to Moncrief. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Moncrief's got 4 points this quarter. And guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action, and he'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. And talking about Brandon Jennings, he has an endless bag of tricks. Keeping the ball literally on a string, makes behind the back, no look, and off the backboard passes. Oh! Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Robertson dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Takes the 13-footer and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Scalabrine passes to Pippen. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Cummings. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Bucks trail by 14. Here's Robertson, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
Allen for the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. And that's 15 points for Allen. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Fast break, Milwaukee. Allen's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 11. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Yeah, I think everyone knew the Bucks would be much improved last season. But to see the jump into the middle of the playoff picture, I think that took everybody by surprise.
Cummings kicks to Robertson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The drive by Jordan, and they will call over the back on the play.
See, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over the back foul every time.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. The Bulls leading by 9. Rose attacking. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Rose has got 23.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. And as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
2 minutes, 2-1.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 18, and he gets it to go.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The drive by Jordan, and a big-time jump right there.
Classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Rose with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Pippen, the pass to Gilmore. That is good. Garbage man's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Outside Pippen. It's Chicago with another bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
It's tipped. And the cut by Abdul-Jabbar.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And the dunk by Jordan.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots. And quite honestly, it's paid off for them. Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Another shot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's Chicago leading by 17. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. And it was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
That's a good one.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that stuff.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Ernie, I'm going to hit you with some Spanish. Reason number uno why they're being blown out is their poor.
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Ryan Scalabrine is out there with garbage man. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Pippen in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Rose against Robertson. Rose kicks to Scalabrine. Here's Pippen. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Pippen's got 24.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Jordan dishes to Rose. Jordan with the screen on Allen. Clean hard off that pick and finished strong.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Jordan. And the shot is good. And he has 28 points for the game.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
The Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Rose. Back to Jordan. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
All sorts of time, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The baseline J. Milwaukee with the rebound. Cummings got 3 rebounds now in this one. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist in the game. Rose kicks to Jordan, and he throws it down hard with 1 hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Bucks trail by 16. Inside, Robertson drives in. It's Abdul-Jabbar, high post. Antetokounmpo dishes to Cummings. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Cummings got 6 here in this quarter. The Bulls leading by 14. Well, Clark, the Bucks were much improved on the road last season, going 18-23.
Yeah, they were very competitive. This young team fought hard and rarely found themselves out of games on the road, which is a good sign for the future.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And for the Bucks, who only won 5 road games in 2014, last year's mark of 18 is a huge step forward. Still, they had problems last year as they had an 11-game road losing streak towards the end of the season. And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Well, I tell you, the Bucks are taking steps in the right direction on the road. The problem is the franchise hasn't had a winning record on the road since 2001. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Robertson against Rose. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Still Bulls ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. It's blocked. Allen for 3. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. 21 points for Ray Allen.
With the success they've been having from the 3-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that kind of shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
A 3-pointer off the mark. Chicago leading by 14. It's Pippen with a drive. That's good. Pippen's got 28 points for the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Allen passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Here's the break. Here's Allen. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Outside Rose. Poke loose. Here's Allen. Some solid defense from Pippen.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 39 points and 8 dimes. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Rose against Robertson. Here's Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Jordan's got 41.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Antetokounmpo up top. Guarded by Jordan, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Bucks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Allen. No good on the quick three. The Bulls leading by 15. Outside Rose. Feeds it to Pippen. And he goes in for the tie.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. No doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Chicago was as strong as they would have hoped for last season at home in the United Center. A lot of big wins for them here.
Yeah, and despite all the injuries, they go 27-14 at home, and that helped to assure them of home court in the first round of the playoffs.
Down low. And finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Beyond the arc. Terry Cummings pulls it in. Bucks trail by 16. Robertson drives in. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 9th assist in the game now. Rose with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And there's the feed to Robertson. Here's Cummings. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the Bucks arguably were the best story in the Eastern Conference last year. How about going from the bottom of the barrel to a 6th place finish in that Eastern Conference?
And for the Bucks, a lot of their improvement came, Greg, as you're talking about, in their play against the Eastern Conference. They went 30-22, Clark, against the rest of the conference.
A nice step for a young team, but you look at it more closely. Basically, the Bucks beat teams they should have beaten, but you know, Kevin, the good teams do that consistently, so a good step for them.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Chicago leading by 12. The drive by Jordan. Rose. Scalabrini kicks to Jordan. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Down low, here's Robertson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside Jordan, fires the 3. Cummings grabs the board. Cummings got his 6th rebound on the night.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Milwaukee now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jordan dishes to Scalabrine. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And Pippen slams it in. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded closely. The Bulls leading by 12. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That one goes. Count. Pippen's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Here's Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And that one's good. 23 points for Garbage Man.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen's shot is off. The Bulls shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.